So after the Carrie Diaries, I ended up going to NYU. So I spent a lot of time in downtown, West Village, Greenwich Village, basically. And it's such a fun place to just walk around. I think it's definitely what people who don't live in New York, like what they imagine when they walk around. Like you can really feel the history. And because downtown was settled first, I love the little cracks and the people who've lived there for absolutely ever. My very first production, the only play I've ever been in so far, was at the Lucille Lortel. It was an all-female version of Macbeth, directed by Erica Schmidt. And it was amazing. It was like one of the best experiences of my life. I have a lot of love for that theater. It's just like this old, beautiful, rickety theater. I fell in love with musicals. They're just like the most joyful thing in the world. When I was filming the Carrie Diaries, one of our producers loved musical theater, and he was like, oh my gosh, you have to go to Marie's Crisis. So I waited until I was 21 to go to Marie's Crisis, and I couldn't wait because I had heard so much about it. And it was right by NYU, and it's just, there's always a big line, and it's so much fun, and it's so tiny, and it's been around forever, and they take it really seriously. If you're not singing, you better get out. The city is stressful. I definitely think my anxiety fits with the city. It's probably also spurred on by the energy of the city. It's a symbiotic relationship for sure. But I think that's also why I love so many of the public gardens. There are so many little spaces and nooks and crannies. It's a friendly city because you have to be able to tolerate people. You're just constantly facing people. You sort of look out for each other. I love walking and I love the subway. And if it's gonna start raining, the woman with Manolo Blahniks and the person whose shoes are falling apart are all in the same like dirty water. I love that everybody's sort of in it together.